Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. So Jay Williams goes off on Stephen A. Smith for not displaying the same temperament and energy that he has for the brothers versus the others. We already know when it comes to the brothers, Stephen A. Smith gets over animated when he's giving his take. And I think Jay Williams is grown tired of this because he's went in on Stephen A. Smith about this before, not having the same energy. And basically, Stephen A. Smith, as usual, trying to play victim and trying to do the who, me? I don't know what you're talking about. But Stephen A. Smith has a history of doing this. This is his MO. Go deep and go deep in on the brother versus the other. You seen his temperament when it came to Dana White. But let that have been a brother that did what Dana White did. And not only did he pretty much excuse Dana White for what he did, he basically, you know what I'm saying, gave him a complete pass. He basically, in so many words, tried to put it on his wife. But, like I said, I guarantee you it would have been a totally different, totally different segment. I guarantee you he would have been kicking and screaming like he usually do. And, it would have been very colorful, if you catch my drift, assessment if that had been a brother. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if he secretly goes to management and try to get Jay Williams kicked off of there. But the thing was, what was so rude, and this is how a dude can dish it out when he can't, when somebody brings the heat to them, they try to talk over him. A lot of times when you having a discussion sometimes with a woman, when you having a discussion with a woman and you trying to have a debate, they talk over you. They won't let you get a word in, which I think is completely disrespectful and rude. But he wasn't trying to let Jay Will get his point across. And then, as usual, he was trying to play that game like a lot of people play when you point something out. The Powdered Milk Village people have a history of doing this. When you point something out that they do, and particularly that they have a pattern of doing, they try to play that game. Who, me? What are you talking about? And that's what he was trying to do. Talk about, I didn't say nothing, but this man, it doesn't matter that he didn't talk about Kyrie Irving last week. He always has something to say negative about Kyrie Irving. For years, he's been attacking Kyrie Irving. He's made it personal, not professional. And you can tell the difference between just giving an objective standpoint or just being critical of somebody versus making it personal. And the way he attacks people, and particularly the brothers versus the other, you can see what he's doing. He's being a typical company man. That's the moniker. That's the motto. That's the idea. To demonize black athletes, no matter how big or how small something they may do or say is. Enhance it. Make it look like it's the worst thing that you ever saw. So not only you can get ratings, you can have people forming an unfair and unjust, bias, racist, and stereotypical opinion of a black man or black athlete, whether it's in sports or the media in general. This is a formula. Bars. The formula, by the way, DOC, check that out. Classic song. But Jay Williams has grown tired of this. And the shenanigans of Stephen A. Smith that you've seen over the years, they've been done right before our eyes. The way he loves to tear down black athletes. Big them down, big up, or overlook or give a pass to the non-blacks. And Stephen A. Smith can dish it out, but he can't take it. He wouldn't let Jay Williams get his point across. talking about, well, you always say, I've noticed. Well, yeah, and this is how you know that he knew what was coming and he didn't want to hear it. So that's what I don't like about Stephen A. Smith. He can dish it out, but he can't take it. I'm very glad and I'm proud that Jay Will was letting him know, like, hey, we're tired of this. You never have the same energy. And I just want to say this. I notice a lot of you outsiders are watching our videos, and you know what I mean by outsiders, having segments and discussions among yourself, asking, oh, well, why is people from Stephen A. Smith community attacking him? Well, once again, we don't have to explain nothing to y'all. None of y'all business. Mind your own business, real talk. We gonna continue to come at Stephen A. Smith because he has a long history of doing this, and people are tired of him doing this, tearing down and destroying the reputations of primarily and particularly black male athletes, but giving a pass to the non-blacks or the others or, you know, the white boys. That's just real talk. Once again, man, shout out to Jay Will, man. Appreciate that, man. Keep up the good work, man. Keep going in on Stephen A. Smith. But I bet you Stephen A. Smith is going to eventually run the management. And like I said before, Stephen A. Smith can dish it out, but he can't take it. You know, all of a sudden, this dude always got something negative to say about Kyrie Irving, but this is the same dude that defended Jerry Jones, who to me was taking part of something that was way more heinous than what Kyrie Irving tweeted about, but he couldn't wait to tear into him. But he sat up there and tried to tear in and get mad at the community that was questioning Jerry Jones. It doesn't matter whether it was 6 years ago or 75 years ago or 60 years ago. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Excuses. But with us, it's no excuses. So once again, that's my take. I'm out of here. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.